see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motives, y'all.
Right. So you're saying that men are better customer support representatives than women?
No.
Okay.
Friendlier.
Friendlier.
And this is, hear my logic, hear me out. And I understand why. Yes. Especially the black woman. I don't believe she's on the end of the totem pole as far as economics is concerned. But I do feel as far as the respect level is concerned, she's on the, as far as people respecting her and taking her seriously. Yes, I think black women are on the end of the totem pole as far as people taking them seriously, which leads to resentment, which leads to now I have to over accentuate my power on the phone with you because I want you to take me seriously.
So she has to be assertive.
Assertive. Assertive.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with being assertive.
No,
but being assertive when I'm speaking to you and you are da 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 da, you're not listening to me. I'm like, damn, come on, that's not assertion right there. That's being an asshole. Okay, all right. I don't care who you are. That's being an asshole. You're not being assertive. 3. Maybe she got a situation at home she's not comfortable with. It could be a dude not really doing right by her. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad that most black men are in that situation, that they are not doing right to their woman by way of their trauma in their life. Because that's what it leads to, ladies and gentlemen. That's just my opinion. And I'm not holding black men. They are accountable for their actions. But a lot of black dudes don't know how to be fathers. A lot of black dudes don't know how to be husbands. A lot of black dudes are so traumatized when they come to the crib, they take it out on the black woman. So I think that, we need to, get down to the root of their trauma to help the whole family dynamic. So this woman coming to work now, she mad now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Or she might fall in the 4th category. She don't got no man at home. And she got 3 kids she's struggling with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she's single. Well, she got no kids. She could just be by herself. She could be by herself. She doesn't have kids or a man.
She could be by herself. And there's nothing wrong with being by yourself, ladies and gentlemen. However, we were put on this planet to fraternize.
Oh.
In my opinion. And someone say, yo, I'm better by myself. Cool. Yeah. Yes, you need to be by yourself to get your thing together and get your life together, get your emotions and get your money up. But you want to live your whole life like that?
Wow.
Who wants to live their whole life? You don't want to share that with another black person? Share and so I'm saying, if I'm getting my life together, Portia, my mind right, my money right, my house up and all that, what does it mean if I'm not sharing it with another person? It means nothing.
Right.
It means not a damn thing. If I'm not sharing what I've learned and earned in my life, it means nothing if I'm not sharing it with another person. So I say all that to say she could fall into one of those 4 of those categories. So now when Quan John get on the phone with her, hey miss, I'm just asking, how much is that that washer and dryer right there? It's $95. What? Your mom, you coming off kind of crazy right now. And I know washer and dryers don't cost $95. I'm sorry, but that's the first thing that came to my head. So, but yeah, they come off kind of crazy. Portia. So
what?
I have that same conversation with the man, and he like, yo, yeah, that joint is $95. You know what I'm saying? You can come to the store, You just feel more comfortable with dudes. I'm just saying, for real. That's just me.
That's your experience. That's your personal experience. That's what's up.
Every time I'm on the phone on the real Portia, I'm gonna convey something to you. I pray that I get a man when I get on the phone with someone. You know that? That's how bad it is.
Wow.
You know how many women I hung up on? I couldn't take the attitude. I can't take you, Mom, because I'm gonna curse you out.
Oh. You know what? It's funny. No. Go whatever story. I want to hear that. What?
Well, I don't got a story. I've been on the phone. There, I have a car. Check it out. When I'm going to work, when I was going to work a year and a half ago, I had a car service that picks me up. Okay, so I have to call them a day in advance, let them know the time, where I'm going. Right. Most of the customer service agents on the phone are women. Cool. I don't have problems with them, but check it out. Let's say usually I'll be at work and I'll call them for the next day at work. At work, I'm stressed out. I've been talking to 600 students. My mind is boggled. So now I got to call them before 5 o'clock. I might call them at 4:30. Hey, how you doing? I've been in situations where I'm so stressed out at work that when I hear the woman's voice, I hang up.
What?
Yo.
What kind of discrimination is that?
I already know how she gonna be on the phone. I can hear it in the voice. I hear the dude voice, great. I never had a problem with a dude on the phone, customer service wise. Woman, I've hung up because I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna just hang up on you because I don't want to talk to you, and I'm gonna call right back and hope I get a dude. I'm just saying. But I said but Portia, I said I have compassion towards them. They can fall in those 4 categories, and if I fell in those 4 categories, I'd be mad too on the phone.
Okay.
And I understand. Or let's be real. It could be that time of the month too.
No, shut up.
Hold on. Are you zipper during your menstrual cycle? You're zipper every day? No, ain't one day you just don't want to hear nothing.
Most days I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm just saying. Men need to be more compassionate and understand. I happen to be one of them. When I'm having these arguments with my wife and my cousin about the man-woman thing, we have these arguments a lot, and I always lose because they gang up on me. It's cool. Yeah, I know y'all do too. Y'all looking at this, y'all know y'all do. But anyway, man, they always end it with, and we talking about man-woman thing. They said, well, you're just not the norm. You're so I'm just the greatest guy in the world. Where I just don't do. Yeah, okay, yeah, what up? That bullshit. No, bullshit. No.
Okay.
They gang up on me, and men need to be, and they're right. Men need to be more compassionate toward the qualms of our women. Think about every 28 days, men, if you had to bleed from your booty hole, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Go
very
on with
graphic,
it.
but it's real. It's real.
It's
You had
fine.
to bleed from your booty hole, and you had to put a plug in your booty hole for that blood not to come out. You'd probably be mad too, man. Inevitably, this was going to happen to you. Until you get to the age of 50 or 55 years old, you can rest assured from 12 to 50, every 28 days, this is going to happen. You have an attitude too. I know I would.
And still have to go on about your day. And do everything that you need to
think about that. You still got to go to work. You still got to get up with the kids. You got to go to the bathroom 4 times a day to change it. Come on, man. So I understand why these women be mad on the phone. However, I'm going to hang up on you because I'm having a bad day too. Okay? Some of them, I don't do it all the time, Portia. I don't hang up all the time, okay? No.
I mean, because that would just undoubtedly make their day worse, right? Like,
no, it don't. They're probably happy. One less customer. Click.
Oh, God. All right, my experience.
What are your experiences? Yeah, please.
Okay.
Black customer support, white customer support. What's up?
Unfortunately, I do have to say that I find to get more help or more friendly service with white customer support representatives than I do with black. And like, I don't know, I feel like when I get on the phone and I realize that as a black representative, like my wall comes down a little bit. I'm a little bit more comfortable talking
with the black representative.
With the black representative, because I hear them on the phone, and I feel like, okay, we finna vibe, we finna connect.
All right, so you can use your black vernacular. Got you.
Right, okay. Like I can really be me. So it's like, all right, okay. All right. For example, let me just tell you. So I had this whole situation when the first stimulus check came out. Being in a different country. I'm an expat because I'm in Nigeria. So getting my stimulus check, the first round of stimulus check, it was a disaster. It was a mess. It was crazy. And I remember that. Insane. So that was also the first year that I had filed taxes And because I was self-employed, I didn't qualify for any, what do you call it? Refund. I did not qualify for a tax refund. So I never had to enter my bank details. So they didn't have my bank details, which means they could not direct deposit my stimulus check to me, which meant they had to mail it. They had to mail a check from the U.S. to Nigeria. And they couldn't mail it directly to me. Good thing. No, they had to mail it to the U.S. Embassy, which is not even in a state that I'm in. The U.S. Embassy is 8 hours away. So in order to get my letter, I had to travel 8 hours by plane just to get my check. And guess what happened?
Letter.
She can't cash it here. You cannot cash a U.S. check in a different country, or specifically in Nigeria. You can't. So it was a disaster, right? So I'm on the phone with the IRS trying to figure out what to do, how to make this happen. So I end up having to call, honest to God, I end up having to call about 5 to 7 people over a 3-month time span. Okay. So what I'm about to tell you is just that experience. Okay. The people that I have spoken to in that experience. Now, out of the 7 times that I called, and I'm talking about like different days, because I had to call repeatedly on one day because they would just have me on hold forever, or I would get somebody and they would end up hanging up, then I have to call back. So I probably had to like dial the number at least 20 times. So, and I'm talking to different people. I found
Nigerians.
No, these are American people.
Oh, American.
At the IRS.
American.
Yes,
gotcha. Okay,
I'm
IRS.
on the phone with the IRS trying to figure out how to handle all this, man. Okay, so out of the numerous times that I had to call them, I would say about a majority of them were white women.
Okay.
And they were always helpful. They were so helpful. I can't tell you how frustrated I was. I was so frustrated with this whole situation.
Calmed you down?
It calmed me down because I was definitely like up to here with the whole situation. I was pissed. I was tired of getting connected to somebody and the call dropping. Then I had to call back again. It was just insane. I was sick of it. I was done. I had it. I was finished. But when they answered the phone, they was like, don't worry. We got you. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in this information. We're going to do this, do that, walking through the process. Now, let me tell you, they were all wrong. They were all wrong. It did not go the way it didn't go the way they said it was going to go.
So they didn't help you.
Not at all. They didn't help me.
But their emotions helped you get over your emotional discomfort.
They thought they were giving me the right information. But because it was so new, the whole situation was unprecedented. The IRS sending out checks to everybody. So, like, their information was very limited on how this was going to work when things go wrong with handing out the stimulus checks. So I couldn't really blame them because it's like, y'all don't really know because the freaking government doesn't really know because this is the first time this has ever happened. So them explaining that, they were like, look, I can just tell you what I know, but please understand that we don't really know what we're doing here. And that helped me like appreciate it. They were very honest and then still helpful. White people, they were honest.
Got you.
Very white people.
Just want to clarify.
So the one day, it was the one Saturday, which is I actually didn't have to do any work that day. So the one Saturday, I was like, let me just go ahead and call them. It was Friday. I said, let me just go ahead and call them because I don't have to work this day. I called over and over and over and over and over.
Okay.
Finally get a woman. She was a Hispanic woman. Her accent was beautiful. It was amazing. I just loved her.
You were able to understand her?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Well, I spent 10 years in California, so.
Right, there you go. Right. So I get it.
So it was okay. So, but her accent was gorgeous, and she was trying to help me. She couldn't. She had nothing for me. She couldn't even give me what the white woman gave me, but she tried, and it was okay. And then she was going to put me on hold so she could get somebody else who might have more information. So she puts me on hold. The call drops. So then I have to hang up and call back, and I'm praying that I get her again. This is the IRS. You're never going to get the same person twice.
You're not going to get the same one.
You're not going to get the same one. So I call again, and a Black woman answers. And I'm like, oh, yes. I'm like,
that's right.
Yes,
what's up?
I got a sister on the phone. I'm going to let her know what happened
What's
to
she
me.
do?
She was like, hello. I was like,
all right.
Hi. Let me tell you what happened. So I explained her this whole situation. I explained that I got the Hispanic woman on the phone. Then I explained that the call dropped and that she was going to connect me to somebody.
Cool.
And she was like, well, there's no point in connecting you with anybody because we can't help. I was like, what?
Straight like that.
Straight like that. And the fact of the matter is, let me tell you though. The The fact of the matter is they really couldn't help. There was nothing that the
way
phone people could do. It was the way she said it. There was no sympathy. Like, just like
none.
at all. She didn't care. She was like, look, I'm not going to connect you with nobody because it ain't even going to matter. And I was like, okay, but let me, I didn't even get a chance to finish telling her everything that happened. So she was like, well, you're just going to have to wait until the Get My Payment tool is available. And then you just go there and figure out where your payment is going to be direct deposited to. I was like, no, you're not listening to me. It's not going to be direct deposit to me because I only filed my taxes for the first time in my life this year.
She doesn't care.
She didn't care.
She don't care.
She didn't care. So she was like, well, it's going to be mailed to you. I was like, you're missing the point.
Period.
I'm in Nigeria. How can it be mailed to me? Like, I want to know how they're going to do this. Turns out they actually lost my stimulus check. Then it got sent back to them and they had to send it back. And so I wanted to know who was tracking it. Like, what service do they use to send, shipping it. I want to know what service they use to ship my check. So that I can call FedEx or UPS or or DHL, whoever's sending it, and I can track it myself, figure out where it is. And if it's in a different country, I'll have one of my in-laws pick it up for me. Then do what with it, Lord knows, because I can't even cash it. Anyways, so that's what I was like, I need to know that much. Like, you just let me know, who are y'all using to send these out to foreigners, to people who are in different countries, or not foreigners, expats.
Right.
And she was like, oh, I can't tell you that because I don't know. I was like, okay, that's fine. You don't know. It's fine. If you don't know, you don't know. But it's just like, can you have a little bit of warmth in your voice?
She falls in one of those small categories, okay? Sorry.
So that was like my experiment right there. Let's just use that as my experiment. And so my hypothesis is Black people ain't friendly on the phone. I'm sorry.